This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Okay, I think I might have a problem in my relationship with my husband, Paul.
Oh, dear.
And I didn't even know this was a problem until just a few days ago. And now I don't really know what to do about it. I've talked to him about it, so he is aware.
Okay.
His response, he was a little coy. He didn't really say much. But this is what I realized. We went to the Rosé picnic over the weekend.
Right. Big outdoor picnic where everyone dresses in pink or white. It's just like a big day party.
He wore pink. I wore pink. It was great. And he's wonderful. He's such a good sport when it comes to like taking photos and videos for me. He knows I'm going to post on social media.
He's your official photog.
Yeah. He's like, and he's great. He's very patient and he'll just do it.
He gets the assignment.
He gets the assignment. So I guess I had told him to take a photo, but then I then changed my mind that I wanted a video, but I wasn't clear that I wanted a video. So he went to go take the video, but then I was like, no, I want a photo. And then he's like, you just said video. And so anyway.
I'm confused now.
Exactly. So he took all the photos, took the videos, did whatever. And then I went back to go look at them to see what I was going to keep and whatever. And I watched a video of myself talking to him.
Oh, you saw what it was like from his perspective.
Yes.
Was it an out-of-body experience?
It was, I did not like me. I was so bossy. Like my face was like, I was in mom mode. I was like talking to him like he was a toddler. The way I was like, no, that's not what I said. I said I wanted to, like the way I was talking to him, it was gross. And I immediately was like, is that what I look like when we speak? And he started laughing. He's like, no. He's like, I just didn't understand. I'm like, no. But the way I was talking to you, do I do that often? And he was like, no. And he was kind of being coy about it.
Were you doing it in that tone, like while you were asking him? It was like Inception? You're like, do I do this? Am I bossy all the time?
I was definitely being bossy as I was asking about being bossy. And all I thought was, oh my goodness, I don't even realize that maybe I go into that like the mom mode of like scolding and I didn't even know I was doing it.
I call it co-host mode, but yes, go on.
Do I do that to you?
Not always.
It was sometimes.
This is not about me. Go on.
Okay. Anyway, that's it. And I didn't know that maybe in my relationship that I am still in mom mode and I need to remember to get out of it because it's just like my sister's a high school teacher and she can't help sometimes going into teacher mode.
Right.
I think I can't help it, but it was not a good look. I'm embarrassed by it. I felt so bad. I immediately apologized and told him like, I'm not going to do this anymore. But now it has me questioning everything. Do I do that here?
Okay, I'm going to try and spin this positively for you. I'm going to say you and your husband, who are relationship goals when I see you two, I think you guys are so comfortable with each other. Like you can make fun of each other, you can lift each other up, you can knock each other down, you can do all of that stuff and it's fine. It's within your bandwidth.
True.
I think you're so comfortable with each other that it's like you can be like that. And you're not always like that, I'm sure.
I hope
but
not.
You can be like that and it's not something he's going to take personally and vice versa. He probably has moments where he's had a tough day. He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Where he's dealt with some
When he's
wild
gone into
clients.
lawyer mode.
Lawyer mode
This
with
is
you.
true.
And you might get some of that, but you also don't take it personally because,
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I go into bossy mode, can you do me a favor?
Ring the bell?
Just do like you're getting bossy or like give me a code, give me something.
This is the sign. It's very subtle.
Got it.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
As many of you are heading into work this morning wondering, do you actually take a lunch break? Or are you one of those people who like eats your lunch at your desk and you work through your lunch?
Get all the sandwich crumbs in your keyboard.
Yes. Are you that person? Because
That's not
there's
good.
a new survey and I was shocked by this because I think that if I think about it, I think most people take lunch and then there's the outliers who sit at their desk. Apparently, it's the opposite. Out of 2,000 full-time employees that were surveyed, more than half of the workers don't take a lunch and only 36% take a lunch break.
I find that shocking, but also not shocking. I
Right?
think everyone's doing more work than ever, so I can see why people want to just keep crushing through lunch. Maybe you get it a little bit earlier, just power through your day. But this is also shocking because I feel like we're living in a society that's trying to prioritize work-life balance. We all know the benefits of going for a walk, clearing your
Yes.
head, stepping outside, getting fresh air, getting some
Especially
steps in.
the summer, right? Like
Absolutely.
this is the time to be eating your lunch outside and really like taking a moment because I think that also improves productivity and all of those things. Like you're better at your job if you take a break.
Absolutely. It feels a little inhumane to just not take a lunch and
Yeah.
to miss out on this.
I know. So, I mean, I guess the question is are you one of those people? And why? Because according to this study, people say they feel guilty. That's one of the reasons. And another reason is that they easily get distracted by coworkers. Hello, Gurdeep. That happens to me all the time. Like, you're so distracting. And then next thing I know, I'm not doing my work because I'm talking to you.
I'm distracting. Half the time you're like, squirrel. I'm like, squirrel, we're inside at the Rogers studio. But you know what? I think it probably all comes out in the wash in the end because there's all these people that don't take the break and sit at their desk and keep working. But then, you got like Leisure Larry who's taking, all the breaks. The guy who's stepping out 12 times a day. It's, Larry's going out again?
Oh, yes. Okay, I've worked in many offices, and I can't even tell you. I had one coworker who was gone more than she was there. Between the coffee breaks, the smoke breaks, the lunch break, she just never came back.
It turns into a liquid lunch. They're gone for like 90 minutes to 2 hours. Plus,
and every time she had an excuse. I'm like, how do you come up with this stuff every time?
Oh, it was a long lineup at the deli.
Yeah, my dog ate my homework. What? That has
doesn't even
nothing to
make
do
any
with the
sense.
workplace.
I used to work at a golf course way back, and this was like in the early 2000s. This is when I think smoking cigarettes was more in vogue. I don't think people smoke cigarettes that much anymore. I don't know. But there was a couple of dudes who, like, every 45 minutes, they had to go for a smoke break. Smoke break. I didn't smoke, so I didn't get those little 5-minute breaks every 30 to 40 minutes. But man, like, the restaurant would get busy. I'd start having to handle more tables.
Right.
So I'm getting punished for the fact that I don't smoke. But I feel like every workplace has that person who's just a habitual line stepper. They will take all the breaks.
We're talking about the people who don't take the breaks, and instead we're asking about the people who take all the breaks.
All the breaks.
All of them.
Every office has one. We want to know, who is that person in your office? And you don't have to name them. We're not trying to get anyone in trouble here unless you want to. That's fine too. Is there a person in your workplace that takes all the breaks, the long lunches, the smoke breaks, the vape breaks, the coffee breaks, the cell phone breaks?
Yeah, and what do they say?
Yeah, and we're getting some text coming in here. This person says, Jason in Toronto says, we have someone who always takes a break for any reason. We have a nickname for him, and we call him Kit Kat. His excuse was always have to deal with kids. Right.
Okay, got one here saying, OMG, I have 4 managers and a VP that's always taking smoke breaks. It's scheduled like an operations meeting every hour. I don't smoke, and I have to watch these dudes hourly just chilling. I'm losing my stuff every day because I need signatures from these guys, and nothing ever gets done on time. Lots of all caps in this text
that
as well.
person's frustrated. And we appreciate that you leave these anonymous if you want to, because, I realize this is a little bit confessional here. Let's go to the phones here. Soraya in Toronto, is there a person who takes all the breaks at your work?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, wow.
It's you. How come?
I'm a manager there, so I take all the breaks.
Oh, Soraya, I love that. So is it because you've worked really hard and you've earned the breaks, and so you're like, why not take them?
Work hard. I work more than 12 hours. I work from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there you go.
That's a crazy long day. So you're entitled to lots of breaks. That's like a wild work day.
Yeah, and I work in a medical office, so you can imagine how long work is.
Yeah. Do you ever get anybody say anything to you about it? Like, oh, wow, you're on break again?
Soraya's outside again.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. They won't talk to me.
She's the manager.
She's the manager,
They're not going to say that to her.
I'm the manager, yeah. I'm the manager, and the boss is fine with that. He's my best friend.
Oh, see, that's nice. I've never had this kind of power. I've never been a manager. I've always been the subordinate.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for sharing, Soraya. Have a great day.
You too, bye.
Who's that person who takes all the breaks at your workplace? Text coming in at 981-981. Krista in Vaughan says, we have a guy who takes, quote, meditative vape breaks every hour on the hour. At this point, I think he's astral projecting to another job. Okay. Just deep meditation at work. All right.
Tyler in Mississauga writing us, we have someone who's on a break so much, HR asked if he still works here.
No, that can't be true.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
It is a big day here at the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. We're very excited. You know Pooja, Steph, and myself. Well, our team has grown today. We are now a complete squad. We're the Ninja Turtles. We have our fourth. Good morning, Chris Fisher. You are our senior producer. It is your first day. Woo! We're so happy to have you, buddy.
I'm clapping for myself.
Welcome to the team officially.
Thank you, guys. And I mean, this isn't our first time we've worked together.
Yes.
At this time of the morning, you know, we have a bit of a past, bit of a history.
When you say we have a bit of a past, it sounds negative.
That sounds
immediately.
scandalous right away.
We have a bit of a past. We promise it was all good. Worked together for how long? Maybe like
over a decade.
Over a decade. Yeah. I remember
at another news channel that shall not be named.
Yes. So we know Chris pretty well, intimately, but of course you listening.
Whoa, intimately. Speak for yourself.
We've gotten
I don't
to
know
know
like
him.
that.
Well, we're friends. Yeah. We're also friends.
Yes.
You know,
friends,
beyond.
Gertie, did you hear that? Not work friends.
No, we
qualifier.
are friends. Yeah, we are friends.
Wow.
And work friends.
Oh, there it is.
Starting today.
So even though we know you so well, Steph's getting to know you, and the Pooja and Gurdeep audience, the CHFI audience, is going to get to know you over the next while here. But we thought we'd fire some really dumb and basic questions at you, just to get to know you. So why don't we start?
And by the way, Chris really doesn't like being on air, so that's why it's even more fun to put you on the spot.
We should mention that. Yeah, you don't like being in front of the mic. You're a behind the scenes guy, which is why we thought day one, let's put you on the mic.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, you guys let me know some of the questions that you might be asking me, and so I started to sweat last night, and so of course I had to jot down some notes. So this is fully authentic and organic.
Okay,
yes,
great.
Also,
my answers,
we gave you the decoy questions. Here come the real questions.
Yeah, these are the real ones.
no.
Wait, welcome to my life. That's what happens on this show all the time. Gritty people like, I got a trick up my sleeve. That's
true.
And then that's usually what happens. And no, we won't be doing this to you. If you're not comfortable, we're not going to make you, but we want people to get to know you. So let's just start real simple. Let people know a little bit about your background. We worked together before, and you actually also worked here at CHFI 20 years ago.
20 years ago. The year was 2005. You can't see me right now, but I'm bald. But back then I had frosted tips. I look like a member of B44 for those that remember B44.
What a callback.
I was part of the promotions team, so I was really lucky. I got to meet CHFI listeners every day out at events. I, drove the summer cruiser that we would raffle off at the end of every summer. But also, being a young kid from Mississauga, getting to come here and meet stars like Lionel Richie and Shania Twain just on a Tuesday. It was a life-changing job for me. My previous job was at a grocery store, so it was a big change from that. And it's something I still think about every day. So to be back now, 20 years later, with Pooja and Gurdeep and Steph and the team here, I have goosebumps right now just talking about it. Yeah.
I think this job is very similar to working in a grocery store. It's basically the same job.
Where's the rotisserie chicken, Gurdeep? You promised me chicken.
You're stocking the shelves. You're stoking our egos. It's kind of the same thing. Okay, so now that you are officially part of the team, I know it's only day one. You're just sort of getting your feet wet here. But is there something you're most excited about here now being part of CHFI again?
Well, you guys should know I solely took the job just so I could hear Pooja say vacation. I can leave now. That
was vacation. You got to say it like that.
Yes, I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I just wanted to hear you say it, so I'm good. I can go.
There you go.
It's taken on a life of its own. It really has.
So you're looking forward to being back and working with us because we've worked together before. So I think the natural question after that is,
oh boy,
who is your favorite? I mean, you've worked with both of us.
Whoa, wow.
Is it?
We're going there? You're putting him on the spot?
Is it me or is it Gurdeep?
Oh man. Well, sorry. So you sent me this question yesterday, and I instantly started sweating. The easy answer would be to say Steph.
Right?
Wow,
Yes.
you've known Steph for 24 hours.
That's the correct answer, Chris.
But I'm going to go with, and I will answer your question, I promise you, but I want to start off by saying I love you both.
Okay.
I love you both
political on
equally.
us. Okay.
So I decided if I was stuck in an elevator
Oh, no.
Okay, I like my chances.
I lose every time.
with one of you, who would I want to have that experience with? And so I literally wrote down Pooja, snacks, Gurdeep, call 911, and Google repair guy. So I think that's the two. Like, if I'm stuck in the elevator, I feel like Pooja's purse is going to be loaded with snacks. So we could survive on food in the elevator, but you are going to actively try to get us out of the elevator. So I think for that reason, I might have to go with Gurdeep. But, you know, 'cause-
I thought you said Gurdeep, call 911 because you thought I was a creep.
No, because we're stuck in the elevator. We're stuck in an elevator.
all right.
Like you're super resourceful. I feel like you instantly, you know, start trying to like get us out of the problem. Whereas me and Pooja might be more dramatic and a little bit more, you know.
I agree with this 100%. I'm not getting us out of the elevator.
Right.
I'm looking at you, Gurdeep, to save us.
Right. Okay. So I think you should go with the instinct. Option C, Steph. It's always been Steph.
I'll have snacks and save you.
And rotisserie chicken.
Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
If you had to guess what the happiest city in Canada is, would you guess Toronto?
I probably wouldn't guess Toronto. I would guess a smaller place. I'm going to say, is it something like an international city that we have in Ontario? I'm going to say like London, Paris.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking small town vibes.
Yes,
Because
Brooklyn, Ontario.
it was a city in Ontario that was number one, but no, you are not correct.
It's not Brooklyn. It's not Paris. It's not London. Is it Delhi/Delhi, Ontario?
Delhi's fun to say.
Ooh, is it? It's a hamlet. It's Omimi.
Oh, Mimi is great, but no.
It's Lindsay, Ontario.
No.
It's okay. Should I go a little bigger? Is it like Hamilton, which has been gentrified?
Oh, no. I like your guesses, though. Have you been to all of these places, and that's why you're speaking from experience?
All of them except Omimi, which you keep raving about.
It's quiet. It's sleepy, and I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a clue then if I'm not barking up the right tree.
It's where I grew up.
Oh, that's not a clue. You're just giving it away. Do you know how clues work?
Well, I'm not sure that you remember where I grew up.
Yeah, Mississauga.
Yes.
Mississauga is the happiest place in Canada.
Yeah, so this is from Leger. They released their happiness index, and they basically asked 39,841 Canadians aged 18 and over to talk about their happiness, and then they have to rate it on a scale to 100, and Mississauga ranked 70.3.
Wow.
So I guess when you talk to people in Mississauga, they are happy.
70.3. It's funny. I just assumed it would be a smaller town. I feel like the bigger the city, the higher the, I don't know, dissatisfaction.
I wonder what goes into your happiness. Like, it didn't get into all of the details, but, is it because they have a good transit system? Is it because, they are surrounded by family? They have
lots of good restaurants in Mississauga.
There's a sense of community. Maybe, who knows?
By the water, Port Credit, which is part of Mississauga, right?
It's true, yeah. Maybe there's, the diversity. Like, there's so many. There's, a great food scene, as you mentioned. So there could be a lot of reasons. What about when it comes to the happiest province?
The happiest province?
I'll tell you right now, Ontario ranked 8th. So
whoa, eighth,
and this is obviously based on surveying people from various cities.
You know what? I feel confident that it's in Atlantic Canada. It's on the East Coast.
It's Quebec.
Right? Oh,
Quebec.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, really? I would have guessed like PEI.
I know. See, we are so wrong about where we think people are happy.
Quebec.
Maybe this is one of those things where you think the grass is greener on the other side. You think everybody else is happy everywhere else because you're like, I'm miserable here, but meantime, people are not miserable.
Oh, okay. Wow, I feel like I did very poorly on this quiz. I'm just disappointed it's not a Hamlet or a Gimlet or a Giblet.
I think you just like saying Hamlet and Giblet and Giblet.
Doesn't it sound magical? It's out of a storybook. I really want it to be a Hamlet.
I'm Gurdeep Polawali. I'm from a Giblet in rural Ontario. Whatever that means.
And I'm happy.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Okay, here are 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
You've heard the name Scotty Scheffler?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the number 1 golfer in the world, sort of the undisputed number 1 golfer in the world. He wins a lot. He spoke to the media ahead of the British Open, which starts tomorrow. It's a major event. Mm-hmm. He did something yesterday that we don't often hear from pro athletes. This media conference got a lot of people's attention outside the sports world. He got philosophical and candid about the emptiness of winning in his life. Have a listen.
It feels like you work your whole life to celebrate winning a tournament for like a few minutes. To win the Byron Nelson Championship at home, I literally worked my entire life to become good at golf, to have an opportunity to win that tournament. You win it, you celebrate, get to hug my family, my sister's there. It's such an amazing moment. And then it's like, okay, now what are we going to eat for dinner? Is it great to be able to win tournaments and to accomplish the things I have in the game of golf? Yeah, it brings tears to my eyes just to think about, because it's literally worked my entire life to become good at this sport, and to have that kind of sense of accomplishment, I think is a pretty cool feeling. To get to live out your dreams is very special. But at the end of the day, day, I'm not here to inspire somebody else to be the best player in the world, because what's the point? This is not a fulfilling life. It's fulfilling from the sense of accomplishment, but it's not fulfilling from a sense of like the deepest places of your heart.
He went on to say like winning and golf doesn't really fulfill him. It's interesting perspective. He's 29 years old. He looks and sounds
unfiltered in my mind.
Isn't it nice though? Isn't it refreshing?
It's not the canned stuff we're used to hearing.
He's not just like a sports robot who just lives and breathes golf. I thought it was really nice. It was human. Anyways, despite his malaise, he is the favorite to win the British Open, which starts tomorrow.
Wow. Okay. So have you heard of Japanese walking?
Believe it or not, you bring us these stories all the time. I have no idea what you're talking about. I actually have heard of this, but do tell.
Okay, it's not new, but many are rediscovering it. It went viral on TikTok. And this is the optimal way to walk, according to a study. Essentially, it's interval walking. So it's based on a study from 20 years ago in Japan. It found that high-intensity interval walking lowered blood pressure, and you had a better aerobic capacity than traditional walking. So in the study, the volunteers did 3 minutes of fast walking and then 3 minutes of slower pace walking, and they did this on and off for 30 minutes. And then after 5 months, they looked at that group, and then they looked at the group that was just walking regularly. And it markedly increased their physical fitness, improved cholesterol, flexibility, their BMI, their cardio endurance, compared to those who just walked normally.
Just regular walk. So this is further breaking down the construct of 10,000 steps being the goal. Maybe it's how you walk, not how much you walk. Interval walking.
Japanese walking. I'm going to start right now.
Okay,
gotta go.
Bye.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Love getting out on the water in Toronto. It's just a completely different perspective of your city.
It's so true. And you have such an appreciation for it from that vantage point for some reason.
Because it's just far enough away you don't see the traffic and hear the honking and see all the construction. It just looks beautiful from far away.
You get that little cityscape. It looks so nice.
I was out on the water recently and was in this little like octagonal tiki taxi, which was super fun. It's just like this little floating hut on the water.
Where does one order an octagonal tiki floaty?
I was walking along the water and I saw them. I was like, "Can I commandeer one of those, sir?" And they were like, "Yes, sir. It'll be $20." And I went on and it was great. There was a bunch
Things
of fun.
are really different on the water.
It was the 1920s.
Yes.
We were doing the foxtrot. It was wild. So it was a fun group of people on there. And the way it's structured, because it's octagonal and there's a bar in the middle, everyone has a great vantage point. Everyone's standing around the rim because that's how it's set up. So I'm like, this is great. No matter where you stand, you get a water view. You're not looking over anyone's shoulder. We're out there for 2 hours having a time. The beverages are flowing. Music's playing. Looking at the city. I think Drake was on the radio. I'm like, what a Toronto moment.
I thought you were going to say he was on the CN Tower.
Yeah, Drake was up there. Oh, man. And on the way back, there's about 20 minutes left in the journey. And the sun is setting. Everyone's feeling good. This poor woman had her phone out in her hand taking a picture of the skyline, and a gentleman turned around and accidentally bumped her. And you just see the phone go glunk off the deck and then into the lake. And this woman was ready to hop over the railing of this tiki taxi.
No.
And the captain was like, "Do not jump into Lake Ontario in the dark. Your phone is gone. It sinks like a stone. It's not coming back." And I felt so bad for the woman. She looked like she was going to cry. I probably would, because everything is on your phone.
Yes, your whole life is on the phone. And we know they're not cheap, so there's also that. And it's one thing when you do it, when you, like by accident, you dropped it in the lake. When somebody else knocked it over.
The guy felt so bad.
Oh.
I felt so bad for him. I was trying to console him. I was trying to console her. And, I mean, that kind of wrecks the night for them. In the last 20 minutes, we sort of turned the music down. Everyone's just kind of trying to be conciliatory.
Out of curiosity, what does consoling sound like from Gurdeep in that situation?
Oh, was that a 16?
Hope it wasn't a pro.
Was that a pro? I'm like, oh, it was only an 8? Don't sweat it. Why you got an 8?
Okay, well, we'll work on your pep talk game.
Yeah. So it's funny. It was such a good night, but that was the bit that stuck with me, which makes you wonder how she felt about it.
Look, people have been there where you lose your phone for all sorts of reasons. And I think like that feeling, like that sinking feeling, I can relate. It hasn't happened to me, but I can relate to it.
You've never lost your phone?
Never lost my phone.
That's impressive.
It's also because it's like crazy glued to my hand. There's also that.
Pooja somehow lost her landline. That's a whole separate story.
No, I still have one of those.
We want to know, commiserate with us here. Have you ever lost your phone? And if so, how did you lose it? Because I bet if it's happened to you, you remember.
Oh, Yeah, I want to hear the stories, but I also don't want to hear the stories because they make me feel nauseous.
It'll be therapeutic. We're doing this to console her because I did such a poor job on the boat. Text coming in here about losing your phone. Lily texting and saying, I lost my phone at a club in Ibiza. I went on Find My iPhone. It was in Armenia. I had to pay for the calls this person made. Never put your phone in your back pocket when you're far from sober.
Oh, dear.
Good reminder.
Yeah, we are getting to all of your lost phone stories. Let's go to Daryl in Toronto. What happened?
I was in China on a business trip. I was in Ningbo, and I left it in the damn taxi.
Oh!
You left it in the taxi?
I left it in the taxi. I tell you now, the feeling you actually want to call up your own, excuse my French, up your own bum, because you don't know, you're sick. You stick to your, I'm telling you, I know what to do. Eventually, my agent got it from Ningbo to my hotel in Shenzhen in 2.5 days.
Because your instinct in that moment is to use your phone to call for help.
Exactly. I was stranded. I didn't know what to do.
It's a very helpless feeling, isn't it? You feel naked without your phone.
It's actually a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so insecure. You feel so insecure.
Yeah.
I would literally rather be naked on the streets of Beijing with a phone than clothed and no phone.
Absolutely, because everyone's doing Tai Chi, guaranteed. You could all swing in motion.
That is not the visual anyone needed on a Thursday morning. But
that's crazy guys are up.
Oh, geez. Daryl, thank you for the call, I think.
No worries, man.
Take care.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And thanks for the visuals as well.
That got wild and weird, and I like it.
Totally did. Do you remember when you lost your cell phone in your Uber on your way to a photo shoot?
Yes, that you were also at the photo shoot. And then I had to do the photo shoot because I had a firm time, but I didn't know where my phone was the whole time. So in all the pictures, I'm like smiling, but I look super awkward.
And
so I'm thinking about my phone.
And then they blew up said photo like it was a poster size in the hallway of our last workplace.
Every time I walked by it and I saw it, I'm like, that kid is scared.
Your face looks like you're just like, where's my phone?
Take the pictures. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. What was the story of how you lost your phone? Let's do one more here. Denise in Beamsville.
I lost it, but then I did find it, thankfully. It was during COVID, was shopping at an outlet mall, and I had my phone hanging. It was one of those magnetic cases. It was hanging off my wrist, and we had to hand sanitize every time we went into the stores, and I must have been sanitizing my hands and washing it, and I walked out of the store, we went away, and I opened up my case, and my phone was gone.
Oh, no.
Case was there, phone was gone. I'm like, what the heck? And so I looked on my husband's phone. We did find my phone. We're wandering around the mall. It's got to be in the store. We're going through shoe boxes and on the shelves. And all of a sudden it hit me. I'm like, I sanitized my hands. I went over and there was a garbage pail where you put the paper towel in. And I dug down to the bottom and there was my phone inside the bottom of the garbage can.
Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness you remembered in that moment.
Yeah, it took me a while. It was about an hour before we figured out after retracing our steps. And
Wow.
I thought for sure you were going to say it was at the Gap outlet in the khaki department. But instead, you're going through Manchukuo in the garbage can to get it out from the bottom. Wow. Little Panda Express in there. Denise, thanks for sharing. Glad you got it back.
Thank you. Me too. Have a great day. We love you guys.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Today is Tattoo Day.
Ah.
And you and I both don't have any tattoos, which now is becoming rare. Used to be like having a tattoo was rare. Now everybody has them.
Tattoos used to be taboo, and they're no longer taboos. Tattoos.
So true.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We're basically Dr. Seuss. Would you believe this? I never thought the day would come. I'm hanging out at my mom's place recently, and I saw her wrist. My mom has a tattoo.
No.
My mom has a tattoo before me.
How old's your mom?
My mom is 73. I hope she's okay with me saying that. Yes.
She's 73. When did
she got it? She just got it. She just got it.
Oh, my goodness.
She went with my brother. My brother has several tats. He's very inked. She went with my brother to his tattoo artist, and they got a tattoo together. I felt weirdly left out.
Oh, my goodness. What was the tattoo?
Like giant skull flames coming out. What?
No, I mean, it's fine, Auntie. If she's listening, I don't want to judge.
Barbed wire, motorcycle. I'm just thinking of all the giant snake, cobra. No, she got my dad's name on her wrist, which is really sweet. It looks great. It's subtle.
It's so nice.
It's on the under part of her wrist, so like it's not always showing unless she kind of turns her wrists up.
And is that what your brother got too?
My brother got. My dad was a doctor. My brother got a stethoscope with my dad's birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
And then nobody invited you?
Well, I think they know I'm not a huge tattoo guy. I'm not against it. Like I might do it at some point. I just haven't really taking the plunge.
We've talked about this before. We're like, if you were going to get a tattoo, it would have to have some meaning. And that's a perfect example of it having meaning.
Yeah, honestly, it might just take me being off for a couple of weeks in my head, going to a certain place and then being like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. But I had this out of body moment where I'm like, what world are we in? Where my mom, who was used to be super anti-tattoo, like was furious when my brother first got his ear pierced and his eyebrow pierced, was mad when I got my ear pierced, and now my mom's out there sitting in a chair getting inked.
I love it. I wish that there was like video of this, of your brother and your mom at the tattoo parlor. Is it called a tattoo parlor?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think.
It seems so I seem so old when I say that. Yeah. Oh, at the tattoo
or is
parlor.
It like ink studio? Want to get inked?
Oh, yeah, it's a studio now.
We're so not cool. We don't know what's going on. But I was just like, Mom, you did what?
Yeah.
You got a tattoo?
That's shocking to me.
Yeah. Seriously, a skull. Flame shooting out his eyes.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
We got 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Pooja?
Okay, so TIFF is celebrating its 50th year,
Yes.
and they just announced some of the films, including those that are making their world premiere, and there will be 6 new gala titles, 5 world premieres. So the gala films include The Coral, that's starring Ralph Fiennes, The Roofman, which stars Channing Tatum, who's a real-life former Army Ranger who turns to robbing McDonald's restaurants by cutting holes in their roofs. This is a real-life story.
What?
Yeah.
He's like the Hamburglar.
That's true. So that's coming, and maybe that also means that Channing Tatum is coming and Ralph Fiennes is coming to Toronto. We'll see.
Ralph.
It's Ralph Fiennes. Hamlet, it's based on William Shakespeare's son. It's based on a novel of the same name. That's another one of the
Hamnet,
films.
not Hamlet?
Yes, it sounds like Hamlet, but it's Hamnet. It's the name of his son who
It's
passed
when
away.
Hamlet went online.
There you go.
Yeah.
The world premieres include Wake Up Dead Man for Netflix. That stars Daniel Craig. Brendan Fraser stars in Rental Family. It's a Tokyo set comedy drama. And then there's a psychological thriller called Steal Away about a teenager that's bonding with a mysterious refugee that's taken in by a charitable family. So there's always so much excitement around TIFF. And I got to say, every time I see a trailer for one of the films, I want to see the film.
You know the one I'm most looking forward to for TIFF? They're kicking the whole thing off with a John Candy documentary.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I just listened to a John Candy podcast. I miss the guy so much, and I can't wait to watch that to kick TIFF off.
September 4th to the 14th. What do you have?
Okay, so I'm going to name 5 nostalgic restaurants from the 90s, and you tell me which one I'm missing here. JJ Muggs.
Oh, yeah.
Woodbine. Muddy Duck on Dundas and Mississauga.
My goodness.
Chi-Chi's, a Mexican franchise restaurant.
Chi-Chi's.
Yeah. I'm sending you down a path here. The old Spaghetti Factory / Organ Grinder.
Oh, I love
on the
going to
Esplanade.
Spaghetti Factory.
Mr. Green Jeans in Eaton Center.
Oh, my goodness.
Am I taking you to all the places?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going to name some foods now. You tell me what nostalgic restaurant I'm missing. Breaded ravioli, garlic sticks, chicken parm.
Oh, come on. This one's too easy. You forgot the word unlimited.
Unlimited.
Because that helps too. But Olive Garden.
Yes. Olive Garden is coming back. We're about to get some serious nostalgia here. So right now, there's only locations in BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Recipe Unlimited has acquired all the Canadian locations, and yes, they have plans to expand Olive Garden in Canada. You got to think that means Ontario, probably.
Yes, please.
Now, it's somewhat controversial in that, look, it's been popular. People go to the States and they're like, oh, we got to do Olive Garden for nostalgia. But, like, it's not authentic Italian, right, Steph? It's like American Italian.
It's not even Italian.
It's not even, okay.
They
So
just say spaghetti and pasta. Doesn't mean it's Italian.
can I tell you guys what I'm worried about? Is this going to be good like I remembered it when I was a kid, or is this going to be like when I tried to go back and watch Saved by the Bell as an adult, which I loved as a kid, but it sucked?
It's going to be like you've had real Italian food now, so you know what it tastes like.
Yeah, it's going to be
That's the problem.
Probably major letdown, but I don't care. I want to go for the nostalgia.
Okay, I'm going to say I'm cautiously excited. That's not a term, but now it is.
I'm going to add one more to that. Lime Ricky's.
Lime Ricky's!
Lime Ricky's!
Well done.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
You can ask the flowers, I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you.
That was Pretty Little Baby by Connie Francis, the pop star who was very popular in the 50s and 60s, and recently that song went viral on TikTok and on social media. She passed away at the age of 87.
Yeah, she'd been in pain for a while, and just digging into some of her history, obviously neither you or I were around in the 60s. I didn't know that she was the first woman to have a #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 with Everybody's Somebody's Fool. It's so cool that she's had this hit resurface now on TikTok, and a whole new generation of people are discovering her music.
Yes. And then, for her to have her music heard by a younger generation is fantastic. And now they know who she is. Sad that she's passed away, but she has one of those voices. Is it just me where there's so much personality in her voice?
And it's kind of timeless
Yes.
as well. So this was kind of neat. So when this song kind of resurfaced and went viral this year, she put out a statement on Facebook thanking TikTok and its members for, bringing this song back to the top. She said, this is a quote, "The first I learned of it was when the guy from the record company called to advise me that I had a viral hit. And I said, what's that?"
Aww.
She didn't know what a viral hit was. It's kind of adorable.
Connie Francis, you will be missed.
Rest in peace.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.